I am Julian Davis, and I'm the board president of Our Daily Rest. I first learned about Our Daily Rest in 2005 from Dan Robleski, who's still on the board today. And growing up in Oconee County, I knew a lot of people that were less fortunate than I was. And my family helped a lot of families throughout the years. My grandfather had helped families. And so it was kind of ingrained in me to give back to the community that had given so much to our family. I actually joined the board in 2006. I was 26 years old at the time, and I'm 42 years old now. So it's just been one of those things that, the Lord kind of placed on my life. First time that I really saw the need is I had a gentleman walk in my office that was asked for some food and was pushing a lady in a wheelchair, and they had been living in the woods. It kind of touched me to how does somebody survive by living in the woods. Our Daily Rest showed compassion to these people, and this was before we were built. We didn't build the shelter until 2009. So this was 3 years prior that I began my journey with Our Daily Rest, looking at ways that we could help the less fortunate and the ones that were homeless or possibly headed toward homelessness. And I could help design a program with the other board members and the community to design a place for them to not only come to have some shelter, but to rebuild their lives. It's simple for people to drive around Oconee County and see somebody with a sign and see somebody that's down on their luck asking for a job and to see that as the dirty side of homelessness. What we have found over the years is a lot of these people have given up on hope, and they've given up on themselves. So when we open up the door to them, whether it be they coming to us or us meeting them through one of our missions or things that we're doing out there, or maybe a church is doing, or maybe a community member's doing, they come into our program and really see that Our Daily Rest offers them more than just a shelter. It offers them a friendship. It offers them the hope, and actually gives them their life back, whether they're staying with us or whether we're able to help them stay in the home that they're in, or get them jobs, or get them back with their families. It has really not only changed the lives of those individuals, but it's also changed all of our lives on the board and in this community to see the impact. Homelessness is one of those things that it's an ongoing epidemic. Every day you see people on the street, sometimes different people, and we're not Hollywood, California, or in Atlanta, Georgia. So homelessness here in Oconee County is just a little bit different because people are able to blend in a little bit more. But it also makes it easier to fix with the programs that we have at Our Daily Rest and our staff members that not only do it because it's a career to them, but they do it because they love the individuals and they love to see somebody change their lives. And from being on the board for the amount of time that I have, I've truly seen the change of lives that Our Daily Rest has done. From every single program that we have, that we've either added to our program or we've changed, has been because of the calling from the community. It's been because of things that we have learned from those individuals that have walked through our doors, or those that we have interviewed that maybe weren't ready for the style program that we have. It is a very intensive program. It's one that individual has to be willing to make a change in their life, has to be willing to make a turn away from drugs and alcohol and a turn towards, cleaning their life and getting that job and putting themselves back together. Some of those are not willing to do that. And so from that, we don't give up hope on those individuals. We try to learn from the mindset of those people, and maybe it's an addiction issue, maybe it's something like that. So we work with a lot of organizations that can provide them some addiction counseling and some things that we may not be able to do. So we don't want to leave them empty-handed. So from the programs that we continue to work with the state, we have a lot of state-funded programs or cost share programs that we've done, part of a lot of boards through the state, and learn from other organizations all across South Carolina that have programs like this that have been very, very successful, and helps us to take our success rate that has always been one of the highest in South Carolina. It's usually been in the 60 and 70%, but it's also improving to where those individuals, not only do they change from being homeless to being supportive of themselves, but they're actually able to give back to the community and help other people that are experiencing something similar to what they experienced that got them into that shape, whether it was a drug or whether it was a relationship issue or something like that. When that individual steps in the door with us, it's not just about a place to lay their head. It's about a total changing and transformation of that individual and what they have done to give back, and seeing them out working several of the grocery stores, several of the plants out there. They're buying houses, they're buying cars. They have totally transformed their life to be an outstanding citizen here, and several of them I'm still good friends with today. And that speaks volumes to our staff, it speaks volumes to our program, and it's because of community leaders and community people that have given to Our Daily Rest that has really allowed us to do this. You know, in 2006, we didn't have a shelter built yet. We began a fundraising, talking to the community about what we were trying to do. In doing that, we met a lot of people that were willing to support us financially, willing to really see what the mission of Our Daily Rest was going to be. Helped us build and open up the doors in 2009. And ever since then, the community has had such an outpouring of support to continue to help us deliver the mission of Our Daily Rest to those individuals in need. And now more than ever, we need the support of the community. We not only help people inside the shelter, we have programs that's helping people maintain their homes where they're at to keep them from being homeless. We're helping people that may be a part of a family and finding them a home outside of that. And it's because of donations from people in the community and donations from people that are watching this video today that we're able to do our mission of Our Daily Rest, which is help those people that are homeless or experiencing homeless. I can't imagine Oconee County without Our Daily Rest. I can't imagine the lives of over 1,000 people that's came through there and what could have possibly happened to them if the community hadn't got involved, if Our Daily Rest wasn't here. And it's because of people like each of you watching this video that you had a difference in this, whether it was $1 or whether it was $100,000. Every dollar that we had is put to great use. The volunteer effort that we have, the staff that we have, the programs that we have are directly, that money is put to great use. And so I sit back and say, I know from my side of things, I'm very vested in Our Daily Rest. Like I said, I've been part of it since I'm 26 years old, and I'm 42, today talking to you. And I have put countless hours in there because I know the impact that Our Daily Rest has on Oconee County and all the surrounding areas and every person that walks in our doors. And I want to thank you for your continued support of Our Daily Rest, and hope you'll continue to give us money and donate to us, because it is a great thing that continues to help people. Thank you.